Right. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. It is Monday, and we are going to do more Ace Attorney Apollo Justice series, which I haven't played before. Similar to all the other Ace Attorney playthroughs that I've done, they're all blind. I don't really know anything about any of it, but we did beat the tutorial last time. Not a huge achievement, but we did it. And now we're going to start our first official investigation underneath the wings of Phoenix Wright, perhaps? At least that's what I think is going to happen. But let's see the intro, see what kind of case we're up against, and then we'll go from there. Are we going to have lines to speak during the intro like last time, I wonder? As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops... Wait, is that... You die. I thought that was, what's this? It's not Barney. What's Phoenix's really dumb friend? The hair looked kind of similar. Anyway, June 15th, 9:12 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. I still don't really know what Apollo is supposed to sound like, by the way. I think I just gave him regular speaking voice last time. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. Maybe a little bit higher. My first child and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Here, being the legendary Wright & Co. Law Offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. You must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Oh, she's adorable. Look how cute she is. Aw, Phoenix did good. I think it's mostly Maya though. What does she have from Phoenix, I wonder? Like, her eyes and hair are definitely more Maya-ish, right? Assuming that Wright married Maya. Maybe her smarts are from her dad. Begin what? Right. First things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess. Defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me. Defend! Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson. A professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend. No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Wright & Co. Law Offices, right? Oh, I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again? What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you're always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. Excuse me. Let me mute. Oof. Sorry about that. Had actually took off from work today so I could rest, and that's why I'm a little bit late today, is because I was busy napping and it pushed my dinner a little bit forward. So besides the fever that I got rid of, I also have a bit of a cough. And it's quite irritating. So I have water and everything here. But I apologize if I occasionally accidentally cough into the mic before I can mute myself, or if I mute myself in the middle of a line or something like that because I need to cough. So apologies in advance. Sorry about that. It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. She looks a little bit younger there, I think. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy Wright. Here, check out our flyer. From magic to the piano, even your defense. Call now. So, what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Ooh. The little icons for talking, examining, and moving are a little bit different. There is spaghetti here. Good God, right. Whoa, that fork is floating. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real. That's when I knew. Someday, I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway, and the neighbors complain. I guess Mr. Wright really can't play. What? Is she adopted? An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. That's my favorite magician! I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100. How rude! Oh, she's got one of those, like, cut-apart boxes. A strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half? That's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. I've seen one on TV, but why is one just sitting here in your office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm using it as furniture. Hats on the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you? That's not exactly what I call a welcoming decor. Okay, that little that little nice touch, don't you? It's a Maya-ism for sure. A blue silk hat, just like the one Trucy is wearing. Oh, that's just for show. Don't wear it, please. Last thought from my mind, honest. I put it there so clients can see to know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. Fair enough. Oh, is this the same plant that used to be in the old Wright office? Or I guess we're still in the Wright office. Don't touch Mr. Charlie! Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh. Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him. Oh good, that means it actually gets watered. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here too. One Trick a Day, Magic for Idiots. You'd think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. That table It doesn't look very sturdy. You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table. So, like, you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot changes from Earl Grey to Darjeeling. Kind of hard to see the difference, I think. Oh, you taste the difference, though. Earl Grey and Darjeeling taste nothing alike. Ooh, okay. Is this a package or a hula hoop? That's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when. Really? I had no idea things were that popular. I'm not so bad with myself, actually. I'm still learning. So you can really make someone levitate with it? Show me! Huh? I have no idea how. It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? This is good. I'm enjoying my interaction with Trudy today. Alright, let's chat with her. Let's ask her about herself first. So, you're his, you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it? No. I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? Okay, so Wright stopped 7 years ago, and she would have been 8, which means he'd been doing law for 8 years, at least, at that point. So we're at least 8 years or more from the end of the original trilogy, I assume? I assume more. 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. That doesn't... Wait, isn't Wright 26 in the original trilogy? How old is Phoenix Wright in the first game? 24 years old. Okay. 24. Oh, okay. So, did the first... Oh, I can't remember. Did the first trilogy only take a year? Because that's what it would have to be. If he was 24, then he was 25. And then... Oh, I know, but that's even further away. 7 years. Because she's 15. Wait. She's wrong. He is not 33. If she's 15 and he's 33, then he would have had to have her at 18. So she's either adopted from like the Maya family, or the Fae family rather, or she's wrong. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. I'm gonna ask about Phoenix last. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people. Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows. Paid, too. I am a professional, you know? Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist excuse me, pianist extra extraordinaire. Sorry, extraordinaire. My bad. Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Oh, our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic. I'll give you that. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Huh? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy. Right. That reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. It'll be really weird if, like, somehow Trucy is actually Pearl. she just like has amnesia or some shit. That'd be the only way I could think of to explain the bizarre ass ages and timings and things. He's in the hospital. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right. Well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. Wow, he's got a lot of DVDs. Oh, he's watching the Samurai, the Steel Samurai. You can see it on the TV. So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh, it's this guy. Excuse me. 1 sec, I need to cough. Yeah, visitors, are ya? Yeah. Are you the doctor? Yeah. Dr. Hickfield's the name. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room? Oh yeah. Except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the daddy of the cutest little thing in town. Yeah, guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Oh boy, you gotta love a creepy doctor. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Alright, hold on. We gotta check this shit out. Alright, so we've got the Steel Samurai. What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one! That's the Sniffling Samurai. Oh, it's the Sniffling Samurai now. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you liked this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Try not buying them. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Have you been drinking, Mr. Wright? Ah, Daddy! You snuck some grape juice in again? The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh. Deep sea mineral water. Oh, that's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. So in another world where it's actually alcohol, Phoenix is a lush, I guess. A swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai, Electric Bugaboo. They're all children's action hero shows. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Huh? Like a niece or nephew? Something like that. Quite the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type that kids would like. Oh, I wonder if it's the same kid that helped us in the Steel Samurai case way back when. Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy. Look how messy this is! Oh, you're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes. We should attempt to clean up. Go. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in the barn. Try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, I might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano. Okay, I think we are... Oh, not quite done, actually. Wait, what's this? This looks like a child's toy piano. Gotta practice. One on my fingers to get stiff. A pro always keeps his weapons close at hand. Should I play you a tune? No thanks. Ah, how unfortunate. So I really get a chance to play. Okay, I think that seems like everything. All right, let's talk to this nice man. Well, the first obvious thing is, why are you in the hospital, right? So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me. Victim of a hit and run. A hit? You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve. I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. Only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. He really is as lucky as they say. There's something that, well, just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but, you know what I mean? Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. Oh, but you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot, I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Aw, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. So, why did you contact me? What could the Wright talent agency possibly want with me? Oh, no need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office for your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help, we're in big trouble here at the office. Big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent? And the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us? Polly! Huh? What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Hold on. I want to present to him my attorney badge, because I'm very curious what Phoenix Wright will say about it. What's that? Looks strangely familiar. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. I guess some 7 years are longer than others. Oh, right. You used to show that to everyone. Alright, so who's the client? Ha, yeah. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine? I have no idea how to say that word. Is that Italian? Indochine. Wait, no, that's a rock band. Is it French? Hold on.
Indochine.
Indochine. Oh, okay. Apparently there's a French romantic war film from 1992 directed by Regis Wagner by that name. Somehow I don't think that has to do with this, but, you know, the more you know. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint, Alden Tay's. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. The car sent me flying, nicked the telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know? Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No, I'm going. Like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's gonna make me investigate this after all. Alright. Well, thanks, Phoenix. Also, one of the interesting things that I want to like pay attention to while we do this is they made a big deal about how people behave and like their tells and that kind of thing, like the whole like scratching the back of your neck when you were lying and that kind of thing because of that was like O'Reilly's thing. And Phoenix like covers his eyes and looks away when he tells stories, and I'm not sure if it's when he's telling a story and he's telling the whole truth, or if he's concealing part of the truth or something. I feel like we should all like try to pay attention to it while we do this. So anyway, let's go to the Wright Talent Agency. Also, I hope the audio is good. I have the capture device's decibel down by like -21 because I think probably the last game we played on the Switch was Fashion Dreamer, and that is an extremely loud game. So if you can't hear the clicky noise or more importantly the music from the game, just let me know and I'll turn it up. Hey. I don't. Is it like how long you planning on making me wait, eh? Huh, good morning. Okay. He's like a gym dude? What kind of voice would this guy have? Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client? Hey! So, this is that Polo fella, eh? Oh, yes. His name's Apollo. Look at him there. Arms all crossed like ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Polo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My cape's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles! Ugh, help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon? Anything for you, Trucy doll. I don't know. I don't think this voice is fitting, but also I don't know what else to give him. Nothing's changed in the office, right? Just triple checking here. Yeah, okay, good. Who's this guy? God, Apollo. So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy, do you think it's Guy? It could be Guy, maybe. Guy Eldoon's the name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. Been searching for the perfect soup for 1.5 years. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectations on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodles. Aye, and fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and I picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh. There was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right. Destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year, I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon noodles. So tell me more about Eldoon's noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty, well, they're saltier than salt. I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He freaking into my pop stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry, I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny! Huh? Heck, I wish I could. I give anything for a bulb out now. What do you mean? It was stolen! My stand! Gone! Stolen? It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then, this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Oh! I like that his hair looks like noodles. Maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. He's chewing on his noodle hair. Oh my god, he's sucking on his... That's a noodle. That is not hair. He has noodles in that bowl on his head. Look at him. All my noodles bowl were in there too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Good? Wait. What exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty 2 bowls kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. Oh, sorry. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Bolo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. This is the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my panties. All right, call the cops. Call the SWAT team. We're going in. Patrick Star and SpongeBob SquarePants have officially done it now. Panties? Trucy's request. I like that it's not Trucy's panties. So they were, stolen. Your, my panties, yes. Right. Panties. I wonder if it's like a magician, like, what do you call it? You know how they wear different outfits sometimes when they're doing like things in the show? Like a leotard. I wonder if she means like something like that. That's a crying shame, that is, Trucy doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out out the window there to dry. When a thief came in and took them, my favorite panties. I ran after him. Give those back! I shouted. Wee! Wait, do you think it was a dog? Or a cat or something. Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost them. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. A darn crying shame, yum. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Polo. Right. So I guess it's Polo, right? And you help out Trucy doll here too, you hear? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom, that's where. Well, the first item on our list. Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? And the second item, Mr. Aldoon's request to find his stolen stand, for which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly, to the streets. Yeah, we gotta hit the we gotta hit the streets to find her panties. Aren't you enthusiastic? How can I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. I guess we might as well get started. Let's see. A hit and run, a stolen stand, and last but not least, stolen panties. You know, this is not what I expected from the first case. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't stolen panties, noodles, and hit and runs. Though if I had to guess, I assume that Phoenix didn't get hit by a car, but got hit by the stand or something like that. Also, hello, Dapkin. All right, let's... You know what? Let's go check in with Wright. Maybe he'll have some words of wisdom for us. Mr. Wright's gone. Maybe he's gone for an examination? He'll probably be back soon. Let's wait. Oh, I think it might take some time. Daddy always loves his examinations. Don't ask, Justice. You don't want to know. Why don't we come back later? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, if a man wants to go enjoy his prostate exam, you let that man enjoy his prostate exam, okay? All right, let's do the accident scene first. We might find a clue. And to be fair, well, I've never had a prostate exam. I think examinations and like that sort of thing are great because I personally love going to the dentist. I know that some people might find that weird, but I love going to the dentist. I love going to like a massage clinic. I love going to the doctor's office or like the hospital things. Like I love it when you can go and you just lie there and someone just like does work on you and like fixes you or does something to make you better or like, you know, check to make sure everything's good. Like it's so nice to not have to worry about something and let someone else take care of it. Anyway, June 15th, the accident scene. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car. According to the map, this is the place. Oh, there's a lot of paint here. What a huge mansion. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. A little curious about the park over there too. Whoa. Excuse me? Can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa. Oh, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? Husky voice. Husky voice. Husky voice. That's quite a house you got there. You must have a lot of money. Oh. Money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. You, kid with the hair. You want something? Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Apollo! You can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But but the Kitaki family. They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. If you're going to ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Right. Way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm the Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. Alright, well, first off, this is obvious. There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? Oh, that's right. I'm glad to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring this counter by, would you? Of course! Then you can make them clean up their own mess. Oh, you're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Oh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. I'd laugh if my teeth were chatting so hard. Oh, God, everywhere, huh? Wow, what a big house. And the gate, it's so big. The Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts. Oh, I like the fox, it's so cute. Huh, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Oh, how about the scales of justice? Or a looter lander? I'll pass, thanks. I don't know, I think she might be onto something there. A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall. That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far. The third? The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So I... No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. There we go. Whoa. Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. My thoughts too, Trucy. I bet she has a story, you know? There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Yeah, like this lady. What's going on over here? Or sorry, this guy. But there's looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now, don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. It's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little bit more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss! Stay out of the park. Oh, he got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Huh? No. Move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Ah, Detective Sky. We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Hey, wait. We know her. We know this one. It's our science girl from the second game? Was it the second or third game? Detective. Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are? Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxyous... Oh god, how do I say that? hydroxylacellulodositros trace? Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out of the riffraff, if you would. Yes, ma'am. Oh, sorry, try to keep out of the riffraff. How are we going to get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh, yes. That nice woman. This is going to be swing me back to the left, right? Yeah, okay. Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so... Yes. Whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her? Okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Trucy, through me, please. I beg you. The bad guys. Oh, I like the sound of that. I'm going to need some warm tea after this. Oh, it takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So, you're saying that business is on a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. So, there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Last night? Of course you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy! Oh, I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah. Cleaning up this paint? Oh, ooh, we have to ask about the paint. Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 o'clock last night. I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint and then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to. Oh, don't be such a stiff lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see? The boss likes to give back to people. See? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened to the park across the street? Oh, yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding! What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer. Polly. Oh, sorry, that's Trucy. Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. So, what happened at your house? Bloomers last night. Huh? Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Me, little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy. I've heard word the panties have been disappearing lately, and the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy and Mrs. Kitaki's panty having much in common. I just imagine Miss Kitaki's panties. Oh. I know. We'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, mother. She's a Kitaki too. Oh, miss. Hmm? Here, our flyer. Wright Anything Agency. The Wright Anything Agency? Anything Agency? Yeah. Do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. Why did you give her our flyer? Well, I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. All right. Let's look over here again to see if maybe we can examine the trash can. There's a big trash can on the way to the park. I guess we could check it out. Oh, a detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney. Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. They look like the slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go in a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off and it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow. And he took off its mirror? Wow, I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Oh. This is interesting. This is an interesting thing. This is different than previous games. I think... Honestly, I kind of want to take the slippers and go back to the hospital. Since that seems like the easiest thing. But, I'll hold on to the mirror for now. Because we want to go to the other office thing. Imagine you could swap. Wait, what? Oh, she has groceries. A leek and some soy sauce? I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. I said no one goes in! You want a face full of hydroxyl Hudson. No dice. People Park, huh? Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. Oh, I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Yeah, it says, donated by Big Winds Kitaki. You mean the Kitaki family built this park? Oh, it's so nice of them to give to the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? A gangster building a park. Odd move for a crime boss. Okay, so I imagine we can inspect this if we want to like change the item out. I wonder if she wants to see this at all. Ah, here we go. There's paint. No clues. What do you mean there's no clue? The clue right there. That's yellow paint. Can you tell me anything about this mirror? That's probably from the car that knocked that fellow across the street. Right. That makes this a valuable clue. Let me know if you find that car, would you? You splash Kitaki paint, you pay the price. Alright, let's go to the scene of the stand theft. Maybe we'll find some yellow paint. So, what's this place? This would be Mr. O'Doone's house, silly. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of Otis lying on the ground already. Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? Bargain 3 shots for the price of 1. I don't think this is a good clinic. There's a sign. Miractus Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went. The thief? The one who stashed my panties. He ran to this clinic last night. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is something less like payment and more like punishment. Dog. Look, a doggy. Good boy, Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. It's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that stand soon for Spoon's sake. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Little shed. This house is... Wow, it's old. It's been well loved, that's for sure. I've lived here with my wife for many years now. Got character, though, just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. Wow, you really hang your clothes out, like, really high up, huh? That's quite a sign. I take it that's new as opposed to old? I like it. Made it myself, I did. Meant to write noodles, but ran out of space. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Lucky for me, it spells a word all by itself and spruces up my image, it does. It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. It looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and to make the broth, do you? Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look, that sign over there. O'Doone's only uses water from all natural sources. I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light indeed. Mr. O'Doone's house is practically in the dark here. I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. That seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. Is this yours, Mr. O'Doone? Aye, there's the heart and soul of O'Doone's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like my noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away by my stand. Get it back for me, sonny boy. I'm begging ya. A tarp. That's the place right there. That's where I kept my stand. Covered all nice and pretty with that blue tarp there. So you use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night? I see. You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew it was under that sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. Actually, yeah, that is pretty good, Apollo. He's got a brain, this one. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Maractus Clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must be quite profitable. Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Yeah, I just accidentally triggered that. A little strange. Okay, now this is weird though. Looks like they have a special offer going on. 3 shots for the price of 1. Oh, now's our chance, Apollo. Chance for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. A little bit scuffed here. I don't understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax evaders. Nah, sorry, miss. No going to the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh no. Nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus clinic. We could ask Mr. O'Doon. He is their neighbor after all. Oh, we should check out that garbage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? Okay, but like, we should actually go back to the garbage though. Because now I want the shoe. Does this mean anything to you? No, okay. I guess I'll talk to him first before I go get the thing back. So, your stand. O'Doon's Noodles, wasn't it? Aye, passed down from father to son. That stand seen its share of salt. So runs the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So, your stand, O'Doon's Noodles, was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time you bought a new one anyway? Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. Happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always. Crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets. Thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late night marker. That does make sense, by the way. That time does make sense, because according to Wright about this, he left at 9 p.m., right? Guess he's not aiming for that late night marker. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. Actually, I think it's Hokkaido, I believe, where there's a fairly famous town that's well known for like having ramen at all times of the day, because like there's a lot of factory workers who work overnight factory stuff, and so when they get off work at like 6 or 7 in the morning, they want dinner, and so they go and they get noodles. It was on Abroad in Japan. It was I'm pretty sure it was the video where he ate 3 different ramens in a single day as part of a challenge, and that was the interesting little bit that I saw from that. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, they're on the ground. You don't find that stand today. I'll be forced to walk the streets, peddling that bowl. My last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. It's a crying shame, that is. They had to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. The garage. Right. You don't think the thief lives here, do you? Pfeh. Pfeh. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. Anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning. That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. Just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Oh, so he works with the Kentuckies, probably. Okay. So we can't do anything here. Alright, oh, we can go into the garage. Can we really go into the garage? Are you serious? The police officers are going to stop us? Oh shit, look at that. This is the place. This is where that panty snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. Trucy. Could you try not saying panties so many times? Okay, 2 things here. Okay, maybe 3 things here. 1, this looks rather pretty important. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Are there panties? That reminds me. Once I read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Huh? Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow! I remember that case record whenever we were checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's got to have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey! There's something in there! Huh? Wait a second. Are these your... My panties! What? Already? Wow. Thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. Those are pretty fun. Those are very fitting for her. They have card suits on them. What are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. Oh, I can't wait to use them. You're going to put them on? Now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa, where did that come from? How did that bolt get in your panties? My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. Trucy. They're my magic panties. One of my best tricks. Magic panties. I love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket. Oh, very good. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We stood to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway. Yeah, it's missing a license plate too. Alright, let's get this next. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. We should bring it to him later. Alright, lastly. Hey, look at that! The mirror has been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You weren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue? Let's see. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind. My clue is this. Oh, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. I guess we can check it out. 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? Okay, we literally just saw this. I'm not going to read this again. Well, looks like we've just solved a case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Wow. You put the pro and professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Apollo? Huh? What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report Daddy. How mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. Oh, that's where you're wrong, Apollo. That man was moping all through the trilogy. This is hardly a case worth reporting. Okay, hold on, though. Before we leave here, let's finish looking around. Someone's there. Oh. It's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton. And painted gold? There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box-painted skeleton. This place screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. Oh, there's a cat. Hey! A kitty cat. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, it's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. Oh, it's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Wait, there was a circle for a second. What, the ladder? Or eye patches? Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. Step ladder. How's that different from a regular ladder, then? Oh, it's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like 2 ladders stacked together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? Wow. No matter what Ace Attorney game it is, there's always something like this. I'm pretty sure Maya and Phoenix argued about ladders. I think I preferred Yunosuke and Shizuka's spade versus shovel arguments more. Okay. Wait, was it Shizuka or Suzuka? Oh god. You would think that after spending literal months playing a game that I would remember the character names. Okay, wait, but what do you think about panties? Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to the mansion real quick. Ooh, there's new stuff here. Little Plum's not here. She's not finished cleaning, huh? Maybe she went to get a paint scraper? Okay. Who's the wise guy who spit gum out on the street? Her voice carries all the way out to the street from inside the mansion. She's a neat freak. Oh, how cute. You there. It was you, wasn't it? Fess up. I hope you've said your prayers. You're gonna need them. Trucy, let's leave. Now. Okay. Switching to trash isn't a hobby of mine. Okay. Okay, never mind. I thought that was for us to get the slipper, but I guess we don't need the slipper. It looks like that woman's still causing trouble. Look, no one goes in. That means you. Oh, what's the difference? Let me go. Oh, sorry. That's it. I'm suing. But I might change my mind. For $5. What is she? Some kind of con artist? Not letting anyone into the crime scene. The guard at the entrance is humming a song. Rhythm, actually. I think he plays in the band. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you young'uns on the case. Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? We've cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you found out if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Do the progress report last. All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money. In a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Meredith clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. It looked like something had happened in that park. A body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? Not our concern in any case. Right. Let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently, it was a doctor from the Meredith clinic. Meredith, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is this Meredith clinic anyway? Thanks. Really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Meredith place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident, and found a missing article of clothing. My panties! That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help out with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono. Right. Back to the office to plan our next move. Okay. Nothing changed, right? Okay. Actually, I kind of want to... Can I present this to him? So this was the thing that led you to the car. Yes, sir. The mirror you knocked off was just the clue we needed. Good work, Apollo. Of course, you might say, I was the one who made solving that case possible. You don't get points for knocking off a car mirror. Does she relieved to be so thoroughly ignored? Look, my panties. They came home to Mama. Thanks, Apollo. I was worried about them too. Truly special ordered those. A starting display of parental concern. Oh, I hate to buy a new pair. Ugh. That a not so startling display of cheapskatedness. Oh, is this broken and stuck at a specific time? Or... Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one. Kind of odd, though. What is? I mean, if you want to know the time, just look at the phone itself. You're right. Sharp, Apollo. Thanks. Finally some respect. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details for one. Well, they did drop their phone after all. I kind of figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. I can't turn the phone on though, right? Okay. Alright, back to the office to plan our next move. Oh, Akitaki's here. You're the woman from the Kitaki place. Yes. Oh, I knew it. Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request. Your request? Let me guess, something's been stolen. Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought... What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my, well, my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. Fiancé? What happened to him, then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? No. No, I haven't. But tell me your story first. So what's your story? You frequent the Takaki Mansion, right? Yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No. Not yet. Not yet. You see, I'm going to be married next month to the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's, a gangster. Yes, but the Kitaki are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. Oh, I think you're onto something. Mrs. Kitaki. I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found at the park near the Kitaki Mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Your fiancé is the Kitaki's family's only son, correct? His name is Waki. Waki-Taki. Oh my god, Waki-Talkie. I brought a photo. Oh, he looks like a otaku, nice kid. Well, that's quite the photo. I know. Oh, he can be so powerful and menacing, but so cute. But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Waki, please. Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss sons or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. Why does this envelope say hit request? It's a bit of lingo, like calling a hit or a hitman. Oh, you mean gangster talk. So does hit mean to defend in gangsterese? Well, hitman? Oh, I certainly hope not. Something tells me she used the wrong envelope. Did I open this at all? No. Alright. Sounds to me like her father probably doesn't like her potential husband, is my guess. Well, I suppose detention center first. I imagine there's nothing really there at the Kitaki place. Polly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell. For a lawyer, this is it. The place where the battle begins. You need something? Yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Walkie-Talkie. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while. Drat. Oh, well, guess we'll have to come back later then. So much for that bell. That security camera is looking at me. Where did they tape all of this? Security guard stands here watching this room. No idea if he's listening to us talk. Not even sure if he's breathing. Nah, probably not. Okay. Well, I suppose I could go to the clinic and report into Phoenix and say I have a new job. Huh? Where's Mr. Wright? Maybe he's getting an examination again. How many does he need? Wasn't it just a sprain? Too bad, Polly. You wanted to show off your requested daddy, didn't you? Me? No. Oh, that's a surprise. Let's just come back later, shall we? Okay, I guess we're going to the Kentucky place. Oh, here we go. Something new. Oh, there's a motorcycle here now. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. It's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing. We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter of request here. Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Talia must have used the Kentucky stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, never mind. I thought it was Little Plum. Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? I must say, I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. But this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Mr. Gavin? His son, I assume. Ah, Fräulein. What is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? Yes! The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in! We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Oh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Very well. This way, Fräulein. Oui? Did he leave me outside? Hey, what about me? Well, we found the noodle stand. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Fräulein. I'll be riding on it. Oh yeah, that man's a prosecutor, you can tell. Who was that? Yeah. Apollo, look! A corpse! What? It's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? I assume it's Sky again? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glimmerous fop. Always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me? We have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. Took you 30 minutes to figure that out? I troll myself. So what's up with this mannequin there? Oh, it's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Sky, I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Okay, but this is O'Doon's. Oh god, yeah, he totally uses rainwater. Trollmeister, do you want to have ramen made with rainwater broth? Does that sound appealing to you? Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo, look, that stand. It says O'Doon. I've noticed. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. Salt. You would? Alright. It's that all-natural, delicious water. Ooh. Oh, that starts today, right? Your demo for Crackin' Smackins out on Steam for everyone to use. Actually, I should double check on that. I posted in a channel. Let's see. I got one reaction. Oh, from my friend Dylan. He's interested in the Crackin' Smackins link. So maybe I'll see what I can do. I know tomorrow I got oh cool. The demo works with the beta key version. Awesome. Well, now I know I don't need to uninstall and reinstall. Thanks. But yeah, tomorrow I'm probably going to be doing the We Were Here Forever stuff with my friend, unless he wants to do Crackin' Smackin'. So I have to figure out a different day, because I want to try to get people together to play it if I can. Should be easy considering it's free. It's just a matter of time. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried by professionals, scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. Kind of hard not to notice. Better check out what we came here to find, at least. I mean, I'm more confused about the fact that it was apparently a gunshot that they heard and everything, and someone died, but there's a knife here. Alright, we gotta talk to her now. As far as how many Ace Attorney games there are, I know there's at least 10. I think there might be more than that. Because, so there's the original trilogy, which we played, so that's 3 games. Then there's the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which I think is technically 2 games? Hold on. Ace Attorney Chronicles. I'm pretty sure that was just 2. Yep, it is. It's the first one and then Resolve. So that makes 5. And then then there's this game that I'm playing now. And there's 3 games in the Apollo Justice series. And so that makes 8. And then I'm pretty sure there's a spin-off where you play as Edgeworth and Gumshoe and you like wander around investigating things to prosecute. And I think there might be more than one of those. I mean, they're fun, so I wouldn't mind if that's true. Detective Sky, quiet please. It's snack time. I like that she hasn't changed this habit of hers. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear you give the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? The next defense attorney? I forget what she eats. Does she eat chocolate? Detective Sky? I gotta say, Sky grew up to be a pretty lady, though. And her glasses got smaller. They used to be like more buggy. Or bug-like, as it were. Oh, no, okay. Okay, so is this just what we're gonna get this for everything, isn't it? Trumice, you missed our adventures of finding panties earlier. That was the first part of this case. Which is not something that I expected to have to do in an Ace Attorney game, but is something that happened. New guild name. Oh boy. Alright, what suggestions did you get for a guild name for your WoW guild? Maybe I could present something to her. Okay, to be fair though, they're magic panties. See? They're very magical, you can tell. She pulls things out of them. Something the matter? I was just wondering if there was like a switch on these. Of course not. Huh. Mysterious. Oh, do you want to know the secret of my panties? Do you want to know a secret to her panties? No, thanks. Who uses magic panties in the stage show anyway? I was kind of hoping we'd be able to like see something in them. The fluffiest of bunnies, all barf, no bite. Brave and broken. Mighty Morphin Ninja Turtles. Well, that was pretty good. All barf and no bite's kind of funny. The brave. If you drop the N off of brave and broken, you could just be brave and broke if your guild has money problems. Okay. So we must have to present something to her about about Mr. Wright, I imagine. Does she say anything about the cell phone, maybe? No, okay. She's extremely busy eating snacks. What about the attorney badge? Does that help to jog your memory about Wright, maybe? No, okay. Alright, I think we had to leave. Maybe, maybe Wright will be done with his thing now. And we can talk to him and maybe get some clues. If not, then we go to Eldoon and we tell him where his stand is. Huh, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem? No problem, actually. I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I'm going up to court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was from me! Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Behold, age 33 Phoenix Wright, by the way. Who has a 15-year-old daughter, yet was 24 at the time of the first game. If you do the math, you might get a little confused, same as me. Well, bro, the second is more of an internal story for me because most of our guild members have some sort of package to carry your life. I thought Brave something awesome to get through a rough thing. Oh, okay. So review on the outside looks funny at max. Frequently take a training. That's nice. Very, very deep. I suppose that makes sense as far as like coming up with a good name. Though then again, the guild that I was pulled into, or company, whatever it's called in Final Fantasy XIV, was Victorious Secret. So, you know, there was thought put into that one, just not the same type of thought that you had. So, what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? Well, that's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. Oh, it's a locket with his daughter's picture in it. It's not actually his, by the way. It's just a locket he happens to be wearing. It was part of the first case. You know her? You could say that. Sky connection. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. Okay, we're getting more facts into the timeline, and it's not helping. Because it also still doesn't make any fucking sense. 10 years ago, Phoenix? 10 years ago. When you were 23. When you started your defense attorney cases in the first game at the age of 24, according to the internet. Is Doctor Who somewhere around here? Is the TARDIS in the other room? She was still a high school student at the time. I'd make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Seriously, though. Oh, wait, maybe you know that other guy, too. That other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucy's. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? Do you know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? And we're acquaintances, after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier. The man is named after a piano. Clavier. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Oh, I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. What was he doing out there? I have a feeling he'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? Hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Detective Sky needs cocaine to properly investigate. I mean, sugar. This must be the silk top Mrs. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa! You know what this is, Trucy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious. Excuse me. White powder placed gingerly into pocket. The alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood. Let's go talk to that detective. She sure knows what this white powder is. Okay, what do we think it is? The bottle has a label. Can you read it? Not a word. Not sure I speak whatever language this is written in. That's too bad. Guess we're stuck with this mysterious bottle of white powder. Yeah, but it's got like a ear pom-pom thing. I wonder if this is the same stuff that we used in the other game. Where like you spray it to detect blood and that kind of stuff. I don't remember what they called it though. She sure know what that white powder is. Yep. Alright. Off we get. Documentation. The old lady is still trying to get in. All right, Sky. Here. Does this ring any bells? Is that? It could. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices? Yeah? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. She's just trying to break it. Maybe? Well, no, Sky's a detective. She's here. We're trying to break in, as it were. Or rather, we're trying to do our job of investigate the crime scene. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. Are all the games in the same setting in chronological order? Yes. There's no multi-branch timeline stuff going on as far as I know. I assume there's something weird with the whole daughter thing. And it probably has something to do with a mystery at some point that we have to solve, I bet. My best guess would be that Phoenix isn't actually Trucy's dad. Like, she's adopted, maybe? Because that would make more sense. And she looks very much like Maya. So, like, when I first saw her and they mentioned the daughter thing, putting aside the age thing, which felt very strange to me still, it was like, oh, okay. So she definitely took after Maya more, because I assumed that Wright and Maya got together and you know, decide to make a future rather than seed it or do whatever the Fae Mystics do. But yeah, she could be an extended family member. Also, her age matches up with where Pearl would be, but I don't think that she's secretly somehow like Pearl with amnesia or something like that. I assume, I don't know if Pearl shows up in this game or not, but we'll see. Oops, I didn't mean to press a button. Oh wait, no. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. A little dust for prints. Oh, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Hey, can you dust this cell phone? Ah, damn it. I think you need more than just scientific help. Oof. Ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically. Examine fingerprints to detect. Match prints. How do I actually use it? Fingerprint powder in some strange language. How do I know for sure? What if this is really a jar for something else? Like jam or honey? Why would anyone go through the trouble? Well, so the police don't find out, that's why. I hardly think possessing fingerprint powder is a crime. Oh. Huh. Well, I guess. That's boring. Can I investigate this? Oh, okay, no way. I guess we'll deal with it later. For now, let's talk to her. The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maracus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off from the mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is Phoenix Wright. Oh, damn it, I can't save. Should I do it? Should I present Phoenix as the noodle stand owner, or should I actually use the real one? I don't know if we have health right now, actually. I want to try it. Look, I have better things to be doing. I'd make more progress eating snacks than listening to this drivel. Try actually investing rather than just staying here. Oh no, we had to go through all that again. Alright, hold on. Well, at least we got a funny... At least we got, you know, Emma making us mad. Or we made her mad. You know what I mean. Words are hard. The noodle stand owner is... It's Guy O'Doon. If it was Guy O'Doon... Guy O'Doon. Nah, I don't know what wordplay is going on here. Besides the fact that it's noodle... Oh, it's noodle backwards. O'Doon. But Yug isn't the thing, so I guess he's just noodle guy. Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of O'Doon's Noodles, Mr. O'Doon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Noodle stand added the core record. Thank you. What sort of person was the victim anyway? You mean what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? Oh, I'm starting to see a connection here. Yeah, he was a panty thief. Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. Came back to be a forensic scientist. Oh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors for paid to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? Oh, I had no idea. If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Walkie-Kitaki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around violently in the detention center. Oh, I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his, by any chance. Actually, yes, I am. Well, the witness to the moment of the crime. Huh? The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Alright, hold on. Before I do that last one, I want to examine things just in case, like, talking to her for the last thing triggers us leaving this place. Blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. I bet the victim was gonna have a picnic here. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those! Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put these tarps here after all. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Look how smug she is about her shiv. Oh, lingo! The defendant, Walkie-Talkie, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Oh, look at this, there's a handprint on this shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Right. First, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint? Look closely at the handle. See? There's more than one fingerprint there. Those black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. Whoa, this is very pointy. You know, can I choose? Oh, we can only choose one. I wonder if that's on purpose. Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminium powder over the print. With the press of A, like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder. Sorry, they don't have an I. So it's not the British pronunciation. So you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use X and... Wow, amazing. It's like magic. Isn't it, though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. What exactly am I dusting? Like, there's literally nothing here? Is there supposed to be a knife here somewhere? Alright. Your powder mountain is ready. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. Good. Clear. Quite impressive. So these games are on the DS originally, by the way. So like you literally had to blow on your DS for this part. Next, match the print. The police officer has samples so you can tell whose fingerprint this belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay. Pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. It's Ali Tiala's. Oh. Is it his? Alright. Trucy, what did you do holding the shiv? Definitely Emma's. Okay, it's not pals. Yeah, I mean his is the most similar. Oh, I don't have Phoenix Wrights. Sad. Okay. Emma's guy's 25. That's what the doctor looks like, huh? Alright. So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes! Isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science is my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Alright, what about this bucket? It's a little bit strange. And this is Mr. O'Doon's newsstand, obviously. It does say O'Doon in big letters, doesn't it? And that makes it on his paper. Oh, sorry. And that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar. It's a little weird telling him what with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases. That's right. Congratulations, Apollo. And leaves us with one case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. I don't suppose this trash can has little plumbed panties that got stolen in it, does it? That'd be a good clue around here. Eating your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear! Holy shit, I was right. Wow, Apollo. You're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... They're not mine. Could these have been stolen too? Distinctive bloomers, to say the least. Yeah. Mannequin is dressed to look like a police officer. So you want the station. Mannequin in place of a body. The body of the victim has already been removed. Do you think the victim was the noodle stand thief? What? You think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah! Taking care of business. Little plumky-tucky style. Try not to sound too eager about that, please. Look at it. Okay, look at this lantern. Got a good face. Okay. Let's finish chatting with you. Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is, the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there? What? You've been to the clinic? Well, yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see. So that means Dr. Maracus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. So, have you met the defendant? No, but I met his mother's panties. Bloomers show of a distinct design. You certainly know who they belong to at a glance. That way she doesn't have to write her name on them. Genius. I think writing your name would be easier than drawing a plum blossom. Oh, they didn't update to say they're Kitakis. No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it would do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry. It's like a Wright tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Between 10:15 and 10:45. Cause of death, damage to the brain resulting from a bullet wound. Okay. Interesting. Between 10:15 and 10:45. So he had 15 minutes to wheel over the noodle stand after he hit Wright with his car. Huh. Oh, there's no salt in there. Noodle. Huh? Look at this. Apollo, Mr. O'Doon spelled his name backwards on this side. I think that says noodle. As in O'Doon's noodles. Huh? Oh, I get it. So the name of his store is the same whether you read it forward or backwards. Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S. Then how would a store called Team Meat? Close, but that would be Tame Mate backwards, and what kind of store is that? What? A store that sells meat? It's not meat unless it's Team Meat. Excellent work, Trucy. She's gonna go into marketing. I'm sorry, but the lantern and like the little symbol just looks like a dude crying. All right, can I give her bloomers back? No. Press the gate. Look at the nameplate. Stocky. That's so cool. Short and blunt, like any good gangster. Oh, let's change our name. How about the WAA? Maybe that's too short and blunt. What do you think? No comment. Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. Almost all dry. Can be tucked clean. Why are these examinable again? Abandon all hope. Yeah. Don't worry, Mr. Dragon. Me and Hope haven't been on speaking terms for a while now. Oh, poor Apollo. Alright. I'm gonna go to O'Doon's house. I know I'm supposed to go to the detention center, but still. Oh, Mr. O'Doon. Oh, looks like he left. We found his stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. Oh, what a bummer. Okay, but at least Spoon is here. Hi, Spoon. How his dog doesn't look too lively. They say dogs and their owners resemble each other. Yes, there are exceptions. Alright, fine. We'll head to the detention center. Time to meet our client. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father. Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Not someone I care to meet. Die, you! The one on your way out, old! They're here. Oh, look at... He's got a little fox buddy. Whoa. This guy radiates power. Power. With a cute apron? You Walkie's lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more. Not now. You know what? I wanted to go to the Clink. I like it here. You, must be Walkie? A G's not a G till he does hard time. Bzooey. Bzooey? Bzooey? You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I don't need no trial. I did it. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client. But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun, at least. Of course. The biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, almost forgot. Time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. To be continued. Day 1, 3 whole cases. Yeah, no kidding. 4, actually. Save complete. All right. Got a double save. Ooh, I saved at exactly 9:43. That's cool. All right. I love that it asked me if I want to continue to the next chapter or not. I very much appreciate that because that was always like a pain point in the other trilogies. It's like stopping. So, all right. We're gonna stop here for the night because it's been a normal stream length, a bit over 2 hours, which is enough, I think, for my voice, especially given that I have a cough. But this is a good start to our first real case that isn't a tutorial, I think. The number of times that I've said panties is a bit too much tonight, I think, but you know, you live, you lose. The weird thing is that we didn't get to give back Little Plum's panties, which is the boss's wife. Her panties were also stolen. So I imagine that that's somehow going to relate to this stuff at some point. I just don't know how. But yeah, next time we apparently are going to go into the trial, and we'll probably press a witness and figure out their line or something and continue on our merry way. So it should be interesting. But yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday, so unless for some reason my friend isn't going to do anything tomorrow, we'll be doing more We Were Here Together. No, sorry, We Were Here Forever. We Were Here Forever. I'm just checking with him now to make sure that he's good for it. So we'll do more Ace Attorney on Wednesday, probably, unless I try to get some people together and that day happens to correspond to Wednesday. Though right now I'm thinking maybe Friday would make more sense. Most of the time I feel like people have more time on Fridays for doing like games together and stuff. But we'll see. I can't promise anything, obviously, because I don't know how many people I need to get together. Let's see. I could probably get my friend Ty. My friend Dylan responded to some of that. And then I would probably need at least one more person to play Kraken Smack, and I would think we probably want at least 4. But we'll see. If not, that sucks, but I'll try. Anyway, that's it for now. So I hope you all enjoyed this first bit of trial investigation stuff that wasn't tutorial. It's cool to see Emma again. I'm still very confused about the timeline of all this stuff because the numbers really aren't adding up. Phoenix Wright is 26 in the stolen turnabout. Yeah. 24 at the beginning of the first game. Yeah, no, none of this stuff makes sense. And I feel like if I go and read a wiki about the age things, I'm probably going to get spoiled for this game, so I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I'm going to go on for now. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, having fun doing stuff. And I will see you all tomorrow, probably, for some co-op craziness. So, bye for now, everyone. Have a great one. And Trollmeister, I hope your stomach feels better soon. So, all right. Bye, everyone.